Stuck on the iCloud activation lock screen and you can't access your iPhone? Yeah, you're definitely not alone. This problem affects thousands of users every year, especially after a device reset, a secondhand purchase, or a forgotten Apple ID password. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the IBF Tools YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through several legal and practical ways to regain access to your iPhone, iPad, or Apple Watch. These methods are safe, they are effective, and they do not require jailbreaking. Before we continue, there's an important notice you need to hear. Attempting to bypass activation lock on a device you do not own is illegal. This video is for educational purposes only, and everything shown here is meant to help legitimate device owners. Your Apple ID is the most important part of any iOS device. It connects your phone to Apple services, protects your personal data, and gives you access to the App Store, iCloud, and Find My. But what happens when things go wrong? What if you forget your Apple ID password, can't turn off Find My, or you keep seeing verification errors like the one on your screen right now? Yeah, that moment is frustrating. But don't worry, today, I'll show you real and lawful options to recover your Apple ID and get your device working again the right way. So stay with me, and let's fix this properly. Solution 1. Unlock with Passcode. Now, let me be very clear here. On this iPhone you're seeing in the video, there is no Unlock with Passcode option available. And yes, I know, that can be frustrating. You expect to see it, but it's just not there. However, if you do see an option that says Unlock with Passcode on your screen, that is actually the easiest and fastest solution. Here's how it works. You simply tap Unlock with Passcode, enter the correct screen passcode, and the device will remove the activation lock automatically. If this option appears for you, honestly, you're lucky. Because in most cases, the lock can be cleared in seconds, with no account recovery and no waiting. But keep in mind, this option only shows up if the passcode is still trusted by Apple's system. If the device was reset too many times, or if the passcode hasn't been used recently, Apple simply removes this option. And that's exactly why, on this iPhone in the video, the Unlock with Passcode option is missing. Don't worry though, if you don't see this option, there are still other permanent and legal solutions, and I'll walk you through them step by step. Solution 2. Recover the Apple ID password directly from your iPhone. Now let's talk about a situation many people don't even realize is possible. You've forgotten your Apple ID password, but you still have access to your iPhone's home screen. So the question is there any way to find that original password? And the answer is yes, sometimes there is. Start by opening the Passwords app on your iPhone. This section stores login details that were saved and synced through iCloud, including websites and apps you've signed into before. If you ever logged into your Apple ID through Safari or a trusted app, there is a chance the password was saved here automatically. And if you find it, that can immediately solve the activation lock problem. Now, an important reminder, prevention is always better than recovery. Use a strong, unique Apple ID password. Avoid reusing it across different websites, and consider using a trusted password manager to keep everything safe. You should also regularly check which devices are signed into your Apple ID. You can do this directly from settings and remove any device you don't recognize. And finally, if you haven't already, make sure two-factor authentication is enabled. These small steps can save you from activation lock issues in the future. And if this method doesn't work for you, don't worry. There are still other permanent and legal solutions, and we'll cover them next. Solution 3. Remove the device from Find My iPhone. Now, this method works best if you can still contact the previous owner. If the seller is responsive, this is actually one of the cleanest solutions. Here's what they need to do. Ask the previous owner to open a browser and go to iCloud.com. They sign in using their Apple ID. Once logged in, they tap on Find Devices. From the list of devices, they select this iPhone. Then, they tap Remove from Account. That's it. Once the device is removed from their account, the activation lock is released and you can set up the iPhone normally. If you can reach the previous owner, this method is simple, fast, and completely official. Solution 4. Reset the Apple ID password using iForgot. If you've forgotten your Apple ID password or simply want to reset it, this is Apple's official recovery method. Open your browser and go to iForgot.com. Enter your Apple ID email address, then tap Continue. Apple will now ask you to verify your identity. Enter the phone number linked to your Apple ID. Check your phone for a verification code sent by Apple. Enter that code on the website and continue. If you don't receive the code, tap Don't have access to this phone and follow the additional verification steps. Once verification is complete, you can reset your password and unlock the device. If this works for you, it's one of the safest recovery options available. Solution 5. contact Apple support. If none of the previous methods work, Apple support can help, but only if you can prove ownership. Apple will ask for the original purchase invoice. This can be a paper receipt or a digital invoice from the Apple Store or an authorized reseller. Once you have that, contact Apple support through their website or by phone. They'll review your documentation and, if everything checks out, they can remove activation lock from your iPhone, iPad, or Apple Watch. It takes time, but it's a fully legal and permanent solution. Solution 6. DNS Temporary Access. Now let's talk about a method that many people ask about. This option is useful only if you need temporary access to basic functions on your iPhone, not a full unlock. This does not permanently remove activation lock, but in certain situations, it can still be helpful. When you reach the Wi-Fi selection screen during setup, press and hold the side button until the options appear, then go back to Wi-Fi settings. Scroll down and find DNS settings. Change the DNS configuration and enter a DNS address that matches your region. Once you're done, tap Save, go back, and continue setup. If it works, the device may open a limited interface. From there, you can sometimes browse the web, open basic online tools, and yes, even watch YouTube videos. And if DNS access isn't enough for you, don't worry. There are other permanent and legal solutions, and we'll cover those next. Solution 7. IBF Tool. Before we talk about IBF, let's quickly mention another popular option many users know, 3U tools. A lot of people try 3U tools first, but soon realize it involves manual firmware flashing, driver installation, command line steps, and confusing error codes. Honestly, it can take hours and still not give the result you expect. That's where IBF Tool comes in. IBF Tool is designed to simplify the recovery process and reduce the technical complexity for users who are dealing with passcode or account-related lock issues on iPhone, iPad, and Apple Watch. The idea behind IBF is simple. Instead of forcing you to manually flash firmware or deal with advanced system commands, it guides you through a more streamlined device recovery workflow. After installing the tool on your computer, you connect your device, select the correct model and iOS version, and follow the on-screen instructions. Recent versions are designed to work without risky modifications, making the process safer and more accessible for everyday users. The device can be restored to a clean setup state, allowing you to move forward without being stuck at the activation screen. As always, this method is intended only for devices you legally own and is shown here for educational purposes. If this option works for your situation, it can save you a lot of time and frustration. Solution 8. IMEI-Based options. Now, if installing software doesn't feel comfortable for you, or you simply prefer an online approach, there are services that work using your device's IMEI number. The IMEI, or International Mobile Equipment Identity, is a unique identifier assigned to every iPhone. Apple uses this number internally to track device status, ownership history, and activation lock state. In some cases, IMEI-based services can help request activation lock review or provide official recovery guidance, depending on the device history. These services may involve fees, and results can vary based on the device, region, and ownership verification. That's why it's critical to research reviews carefully, avoid unrealistic promises, and only use reputable platforms. This option doesn't require downloads, doesn't modify your device directly, and for some users, it feels like a safer path. So now you've seen multiple approaches. Each method depends on your specific situation. And that is it. If this video helped you understand your options, tap the like button and let me know in the comments which path worked for you. If you still have questions, you can reach out using the contact links below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next guide.